You're listening to the Radcast, a top 25 worldwide business podcast. If it's radical, we cover it. Here's your host, Ryan Alford.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the latest edition of the Radcast. It's Friday.
It is
October
Friday.
6th. Here in hot Miami. I'm in the Vaycay Lounge, also known as Chris's amazing studio / 3-bedroom / bachelor pad, whatever the hell this is, you know.
Good place to lay my head.
That porch is bigger than most condos in New York City.
Storm needs the space. He's a big boy.
Yes, they do.
Is he in the frame, by the way?
A little bit. He's kind of sleeping back there. He is. Good boy. Good Storm. Chris's dog, Storm. Might knock the camera. It's okay.
All right,
He's still lined up. Perfect. I hope everyone, wherever, whenever, however you're listening, is doing wonderfully. We're in our makeshift, bear with us a little bit with the mechanics of Studio City here.
Yeah.
But we're in person. Chris, how's the week been?
Great week. We're off to a strong start. Beautiful day out here. You're in town, so I'm pumped.
No, I'm ready for some beach action and, working the deals.
Yeah.
And Kelly Siegel will be in town. And
It's working some deals poolside at the Cabana, baby.
yeah, I know. That's where all of it needs to happen. So we've got a pretty jam-packed headlines. I wanted to start with the most important news first. The Kelce, Travis Kelce and Swifty.
We've had
we talked about
every week.
She's been on the list every week. So the irony of this is we knock that we're kind of annoyed by the ploy, but it seemingly works.
But here we are talking about
it. I didn't buy any Travis Kelce jerseys this week, and mainly because of Aaron Rodgers reminding us that he's Mr. Pfizer.
Yeah.
He's on Pat McAfee's show. And
just letting it rip.
And just to follow along, Aaron Rodgers is one of the few NFL players to come out and not get vaccinated and kind of was anti-vax and take anything that he didn't want in his own body, which I respect a lot.
Yeah.
But Travis Kelce's been doing commercials for Pfizer, I think, for the vaccine. And this is not to get in the vaccine, non-vaccine discussion. Right. It's more to ignite more fire around a potential Travis Kelce, Aaron Rodgers battle, if you ask me. So I just thought it was pretty fun.
I thoroughly enjoyed it.
And I do think that, let's be honest, Hollywood, I think Taylor Swift's getting in that whole, I don't know what you call that crowd, but
corporatized
superstars, and I think Travis Kelce on the surface seems like, tough football player, all that. But I think when you kind of get underneath it, he's a little bit more of the same, which is maybe why they're coming together. Maybe it's a match made in hell or heaven, depending on who you are.
Either way, still make good music out of it.
Yes, exactly. And I still not going to buy his jersey, so okay, nor any Taylor Swift albums.
I think we're going to see a lot of young girls wearing his jersey more than actual football fans.
So it's not really going to have any economic impact on me. No additional Taylor Swift albums being bought. I have 4 boys in the family, in the household. It's not. I know guys like Taylor Swift too, but it's not really on their radar.
They'll listen on the radio, but they're not going to buy the album.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I do. The kids like Mahomes, and don't know where he falls in all of this, but they weren't really going to buy Kelce's jersey anyway, so it's not really impacting the Alford household. I just find it fascinating that Aaron Rodgers, he tears up his Achilles and does he really want to shake that beehive? I don't know. What's Kelce going to come back with? I guess I did do a commercial.
Right.
I mean,
and I got paid.
Is he going to call him Ayahuasca Man?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like death match between the two. We'll see. I'd sign up for that. I'll pay the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
But Kelce, 100 pounds more than Aaron Rodgers, or 70 pounds more than Aaron Rodgers. I don't know that he really wants to be middle of a
Who knows?
street fight with him.
Maybe Rodgers has that dog in him.
He might have that dog in him. Who knows? I'll tell you, speaking of dogs, MrBeast.
MrBeast.
Him and Tom Hanks, you wouldn't really normally put them together, but this week they're both calling out the fact that there's fake AI versions of them doing things that they didn't authorize. And so MrBeast, whose real name is Jimmy Donaldson, I like MrBeast way better than Jimmy Donaldson.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jimmy. Calls the rise of AI deception a problem. It's a problem.
So I'd say it's a problem.
And there was another Tom Hanks is warning fans about an AI version of him promoting dental plans. So MrBeast was TikTok and Tom Hanks is dental plans.
I just want to know who on the marketing team is like, yeah, we're going with the deep fakes. Don't worry about letting them know.
Yeah. Don't worry about any illegal aspects.
We'll deal with it later.
We'll deal with it later. Let's get Tom Hanks. I want him as Forrest Gump promoting this dental plan.
I mean, it's brilliant.
It better be the pro health plan, like at least the bonus plan. Like he's got to get, it's like, yeah, we're just going to go for it.
I mean, I guess
MrBeast, he's not going to care. I do wonder, it does make you wonder what goes through people's minds. And both of these come from our good friends at NBCnews.com. May have heard of them. But if this is already happening, to stars this big, where's it all headed? Before you know it, Ryan Offred and Chris Hansen are going to get deep faked. We're going to be like in Myrtle Beach instead of Miami. Like somebody like spring breaking us or something.
Yeah.
The Radcast.
He's got us doing beer bongs on the beach.
Yeah, exactly. You're like sending him to my wife, Nicole, like going, what is he doing in Myrtle Beach? Honey, I'm not there. I swear I'm in Miami.
Nobody's safe.
No one's safe. But that's what I'm saying. Like it is getting scary because it's like, you don't know where the line's going to be because, if it was someone completely off the radar, CD level, that maybe it could skirt on a small market level. Not that I'm not advocating for this, but you could see that happening. But we're going to use Tom Hanks, one of the most well-known actors, the last 30, 40 years, and MrBeast, who's Mr. YouTube,
the most
every kid,
well-known,
everybody's in the news every week, like Taylor Swift. And so we're just going right at it. You're going to fake
let's
it.
Pick the two biggest
boys. Get a lawsuit. Let's get the
the
biggest ones we can get, right? So fake ads galore with superstars. So if you need to be paying attention to your name, image, and likeness, especially if you're a superstar. Because it's just going to be unlimited. How many times you're going to get sent, hey, look what The Rock did. And you're going to be like, at a certain point, we're going to be like, is this really The Rock? Right?
I already think that was some stuff.
Yeah.
Because I started with the deep fake voices, right? People scamming, saying, oh, this is your daughter. I'm in jail. Give me money. And now it's just. Which I'm like, can they sell that many dental plans that quickly because of Tom Hanks' face to where it offsets the legal costs?
Exactly. I don't know.
Or gets the name out there
maybe it's worth it. Like they roll the dice to say, how long will the lawsuit take and how much money can we make?
And how many impressions will we get?
How many impressions can we get in the short term? But wait till the day, like, okay, I'm going to get like a video sent to me, like my wife.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
some
saying like, hey, honey, I'm in a jail in Mexico. Can you send $5,000?
Yeah. I'm leaving you.
I mean, if fuckers are still falling for shit, like on the phone, like, hey, this is Jeannie Ann, your granddaughter. I'm in Mexico. And people are falling for this stuff still. So if they're falling for that, if they get a video sent to them,
it's like,
it's over.
Your granddaughter ain't calling you.
Oh my God, I'm sitting my entire life savings.
She ain't calling you from the Cancun jail. She's calling her freaking homegirl.
The deep fake video of, it's like, So the litigation in the business and like everything around this is going to be really interesting over the next few years because right now it's the wild, wild west and it's not going to get better overnight. And I think it's going to get entertaining until it like hits home too close,
Well, at what point do I just say, hey, Tom Hanks, I'll give you $100K. You don't need to do anything. Here's the script.
I'll make it. Exactly. Yeah. You don't even have to travel.
You just sign off. Like, you cool with this? You cool?
Yeah.
Like,
or get this. Okay. Kurt Cobain's, I'm sure he has relatives, and you pay them because they have maybe his name, rights to his name or whatever. We're going to put Kurt Cobain in.
We're going to make a new album,
music video.
And use his voice with new songs.
You might be listening going like, okay, this will never happen. But let me tell you, we are this close to that happening right now. It's happening.
I bet you there's loaded album like Tupac, Biggie, unreleased. Like, you've seen the AI song DJ guy doing like the Drake.
Yes. It sounds just.
It like sounds Drake. Better.
Yeah. It might sound better than the last few hits. It's starting to get, I don't know. Travis Scott's new album's pretty bomb. But sound the same. He's the only one that starts sounding different to me. But anyway, all right. Moving on. NFL's groundbreaking collaboration with Disney's Toy Story immerses fans in animated game experience. So this came on. We talked about this a little bit, I think, a few weeks ago. But the NFL and Search Disney collaborated to broadcast a simultaneous football game where players were transformed into toys. I did not see this. I need to get a replay of this for my kids.
Yeah.
It's different, but it's starting to play in the same vein of like the ability to create. When you think about like AI, because I don't know why my mind goes here, but when you think about the notion of, like when that program came out and everybody did this, I think I even did it, like where you could change your image to like, they use your face, but they give you like all these images of you looking a little more sleeker or like superhero-ish.
Yeah. What was that called?
And so like, this is the video version of that where they can simultaneously in real time take the action that's happening on the field and turn it into cartoons like that look like something else. It's like,
that's pretty wild.
It's wild. But when you think about it, it does make it, the kids are watching it. So you're opening up. This is smart by the NFL. Because I think, the average
fans,
5-year-old, the boys, like my kids are into watching football now, but they're 12, 13, 14. They're right in that. But when they were 9, 8, kind of take it or leave. They like football, but like to be able to watch it as your characters is the same thing.
Yeah.
It totally taps into the characters they already know. So thus that likeness, that imagery that they associate with versus sweaty grown men, like
right, with just numbers.
But it's funnier if Woody smacking or tackling whoever.
It's brilliant.
It's fun. So it wouldn't be a news edition without Elon Musk.
This man.
Yes. Elon Musk is being sued for libel for accusing a man of having neo-Nazi links. He falsely claiming a man was involved in confrontation between far-right protesters and amplifying posts that identified him as a neo-Nazi. So I think I'm going to stay out of the neo-Nazi realm, but and more get into, I think, what people were afraid of, which is Elon gonna, if he has an opinion on someone or something, is he going to use the platform?
Right.
And the answer is probably yes, no matter what, whether or not this is true or not. It's more that he does wield a lot of power by owning a mass social platform.
And he does share his opinion quite often.
Yeah.
Which we love.
Yeah, I do. I
agree or disagree. Like, I think it's refreshing of someone of his magnitude, to kind of,
stand up for what he believes and just speak his mind. Even if I don't agree with every single thing, I do agree with a lot of what he says.
Yeah.
I think there's times where I'm like, it's kind of like Donald Trump. It's like, there's a lot of policies with Trump that I did believe in. Some I didn't, but a lot I did. But sometimes I was just like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
It's like, with all due respect.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like, dude.
You're the president.
Stop.
But,
say
stop.
less.
Like, say less sometimes, I mean that, like, the same thing I'd say to my best friend. Like,
yes,
dude, keep your mouth shut.
Help yourself.
Help yourself.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Just run their mouth a lot. So we'll see where that goes. Charlotte Hornets, you know you're big, and it's back to, we talked about the deepfake first, but he's already made 2 headlines here. Charlotte Hornets announces a partnership with MrBeast. I do have the boys are actually coached, my boys, Hudson, Clayton, Nash, and Hogan, all get trained by one of the Hornets players' fathers.
Nice.
Yes, Bobby McGowan's. Coach McGowan's. He has 2 sons playing actually in the pros. So, yes, the McGowan brothers. But nonetheless, in an unexpected move, the Charlotte Hornets have partnered with MrBeast and snack brand Feastables, serving as the first official partnership between an NBA team and a social media influencer. As an official jersey patch partner, the Feastables brand logo will appear on Hornets players' jerseys. So they're now putting
wow.
The jerseys for in the NBA are going to have like logos all over,
like NASCAR.
Yeah, and look, I mean, it's sellable space, and you see it during the game, so why not? But I have not heard of MrBeast's Feastables, but again, it seems smart to me for both parties.
Yeah,
because again, MrBeast is such a beast,
literally.
In the space, I mean, like my kids watch more YouTube. I'm just telling you, like I come home now, that's all they're watching. Like, they've gotten in that vortex.
Well, it's a great way. Again, same thing as what the NFL is doing. You're capturing that fan base, probably.
Yes,
you're riding off his wave, probably for the most part.
I'm assuming this is similar to like a Lunchables.
That was kind of what I gathered.
I'm just going.
I'm
straight
definitely going to look it up
and getting the patch on the jersey. So Bryce, my boy Bryce McGowan, is going to have Feastables on the jersey. So feast on that, my friends. Low hanging fruit for the ad guy. Heinz is jumping on Taylor Swift's seemingly ranch moment with new condiments. I had to be careful how I read that headline.
Yeah.
You know, Taylor Swift's jumping on condiments. Heinz is launching a limited edition ketchup and seemingly ranch sauce inspired by a virtual tweet featuring Taylor Swift at a Chiefs game eating a piece of chicken with ketchup and seemingly ranch. It's part of their global brand platform emphasizing fan devotion.
Something tells me this was planned ahead of time. Like someone happened to capture this viral picture.
She had it in her pocketbook. She had to play it.
Yeah, like this brilliant
wink to the camera.
Like yeah. Like, and then Heinz happens to be just
happened to be there.
Let's just spin something up real quick, and make this recipe. Come on.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Brilliant.
It's brilliant though. And I do like what Heinz is doing with all their ketchup flavors. As a sauce guy, I've been partaking in a few of those, and I
love sauce.
Tasty.
Yeah.
Like if I ever opened a restaurant, I'd have 57 sauces. Just stuff you dip it in.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Me too.
Like sauce bar.
Yeah.
Hey. And then you have sauce in the sauce bar.
Then
I got sauced in the sauce bar.
And then if you don't like the food, then
there's a big idea for you right there. If you're in the restaurant business, I'll open the sauce bar. Okay, I like this. Hard Mountain Dew will pay for your wedding, but only invite crashers.
Wow.
This comes to us from our favorite dive, marketingdive.com. The hard soda brand will throw one couple an all expenses paid wedding where the only people who can attend are strangers.
It's kind of fucking cool. That could be pretty wild.
That could be pretty wild. I mean, that way nobody's embarrassed to dance. Nobody cares. Like everybody's just having a good time.
And we're just here for the hard dew.
Only if Owen Wilson and Vince Vaughn are there. I mean,
legendary.
I just gave them another idea. They need to bring them in. Let them show up at the wedding unannounced.
That would go nuts.
How nuts did that place go? I mean,
I would go fucking try to get a
hey Ma, get the meatloaf. Will Ferrell. Yeah. Wasn't that part? I think that was Wedding Crashers.
Yeah, it was.
And dude, it's good.
Such a good
so
movie.
Good. I'm thinking back to all the one-liners from that movie.
Such a good movie.
How good freaking
Bradley Cooper.
And All those guys. Yeah. So.
Crab cakes and football. That's what Maryland does.
Yes. I hope you all have been listening to our latest guest episodes. Those are on Tuesdays. Last week, Kyle Cook from Bravo's Summer House, amongst other shows. Cool guy. Very successful drink brand as well. Loverboy. We talked about reality TV, but we also talked a lot about building a business around something that made a lot of sense. Obviously, the TV show. Leverage, compounding interest, all the principles we talk about a lot on the show. Kyle Cook is doing pretty well with Loverboy, which I like the name of.
A great name.
Real insightful. Came to us from Manhattan, my old stomping grounds. Really cool guy. So check that out. Hit the back button. If you didn't listen to that, it came out on Tuesday. Next week, for all you sports fans, Alex Curry. Really a sweetheart and one of the nicest people in sports. She is on Fox regularly. She does the Colin Cowherd show as a stand-in sometimes, and then has a couple of her own shows. She was great, really cool. Came to us from LA, and really enjoyed talking with Alex. Cool girl, and really making a name for herself in a business that isn't easy for women to break through in. And she's really smart. She knows her shit, and she's nice as hell. So hope you get that a listen next week. Alex Curry. And we've got some big names coming, folks. I'm just going to go ahead and drop it. You may have heard of a few of these names. Mr. Dave Asprey is coming on the show. Bulletproof Coffee, that guy. You may not have heard of Dave. You probably have, but Bulletproof Dave Asprey will be on the next few weeks for the end of the year. And got some really great comedians, a few other guests lined up, and a name that I can't say, but might be the biggest guest we've ever had. So, and that's saying something, Chris. We've had some pretty big guests.
You've had some real big guests.
Yeah, on your number one marketing and business show on Apple. Just saw the rankings again today. They kind of fluctuate from 1 to 3. We're at number 1 again today, folks. I think it's because I'm here in Hot Miami in the Vaycay Lounge.
Yeah, bro, that Vaycay Lounge.
Yes, it is. And speaking of Vaycay, we bring the best products to market. Plant-based products right to your door. Take a vaycay.com. You can also check us out, the Vaycay podcast, which we do. If you enjoy podcasts, you're listening to this, you need to go check it out. Just look at Vaycay, Vaycay. The only way to spell Vaycay, premium plant-based products straight to your house. And the podcast is cooking really great episodes lately here.
Yeah.
It's been good.
It's been solid.
So all your alternative health and wellness news, we're trying to make it not the alternative, the only alternative, but a lot of good insights on how to get your health in order and different ways to do it. Everything from breast specialists to scalar energy.
Scalar energy.
That was interesting. That was this past week. You need to go get that a listen. I was skeptical, still a little skeptical, but fascinating nonetheless. And still need to send them a picture.
Recipes.
Yes. Recipe. I know.
Aphrodisiac teas.
Yes.
Wellness.
All wellness all the time. And of course, our latest sponsor, Caldera Labs, high performance men's skincare, delivered straight to you. And what keeps, this 40 something looking 30 something.
Keeps that show business face looking fresh, bro.
Yeah. That Icon eye serum, my favorite, the good stuff that keeps the glow going. You can use code RADRyan for 20% off at calderalab.com. This is high performance men's skincare. It's the best. I only support what works. And hey, I'm a living, breathing example. If I had, bags down to here, it wouldn't work, Chris.
No. You
Keeping it
definitely
tight.
wouldn't be number one on iTunes with
definitely
big old
not.
bags.
Yeah, let's be honest. No bags, we're going to be number 1. So give him some love. Tell him Ryan and the Radcast sent you. CalderaLab.com. Use RadRyan for 20% off. So, have you seen this? Jimmy Butler has a new emo look. The internet is in shambles. So, Jimmy Butler plays for the Miami Heat. He has a new emo hairdo and the internet's latest obsession. This comes to us from NBCnews.com. I hadn't seen this look, but
I've seen some memes about it.
What's an emo look? Exactly.
Like the long hair covering one of your eyes, like looking a little secluded.
He's always had dreads.
Hiding behind your hair.
Yeah. And I
maybe jet black dye.
Okay. There we go. Some
Think Hot Topic.
Eyeliner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Black nail polish.
Yeah. There we go. I think I do like Jimmy though. He's like kind of like he plays hard as hell. Like he's always you gotta go to a Miami Heat game. Let's start back. I want to get back.
We need to do that.
Like,
yeah.
Got some preseason games coming up soon. But go do a search for Jimmy Butler's new emo hairdo. Obviously lots of memes. So if you're a meme person, they're out there. Finally today, ChatGPT, you can now speak, listen, and process images. OpenAI says the big feature push comes alongside ever rising stakes. The AI arms race, isn't it?
It is. We've just barely scratched the surface. It's like
literally like when the nukes, start coming from AI, from deepfakes, or, Vladimir Putin calls Biden something that he didn't really call him or something.
We've opened a can of worms.
Yeah, no, exactly. But now it can speak, listen, and process images. I don't know if I really want ChatGPT talking to me, though.
Unless it's like I'm blind.
Like yeah.
And it's telling me what I'm looking at. Like,
yeah.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah. Handicaps.
Right.
I'm halfway blind if I don't have my contacts in, but it's getting scary. But I do think, I was watching the movie where it's actually Rocky 3 or 4. These are classic movies, Rocky 4. He had a robot in his house that his friend, he gave like his trainer a robot that like was like a maid. It's like 1980s. So they knew this shit was coming. And it was obviously hokey as hell. But like now this shit, they're intelligent.
They're like,
you get a robot like rolling around your house that can just answer your questions. It's kind of like, it's really like having a robot version of Alexa.
Yeah.
Like if she could clean the house too, then, or he, no gender, or it, or them, or whatever the fuck it is. But
I might drop some dough on a robot cleaner.
I know. Yeah. It's like if you could, we need to combine some tech here. This ChatGPT meets, Roomba? The robotic
and
vacuum cleaner.
Fold my laundry.
Fold your laundry.
Like,
get arms.
Some real life.
As long as it doesn't get too smart and it's like, you make no sense, you human. Throws you over the balcony.
Yeah.
That's got a lot of space to throw you off.
Yeah, we don't want that happening.
Yes. Oh, we do have finally a couple social media holidays. One, in all seriousness, there's nothing to take lightly. World Mental Health Day. Having the Vaycay podcast, and look, we all go through mental shit. I think it's important to recognize that is still a challenge. So, October 10th, World Mental Health Day, and then finally, of course, tomorrow. On a lighter note, let's finish on a lighter note.
Yeah.
World Smile Day, Chris. Yes. Smile like you're happy. That's Saturday. It should be on World Smile Day should be on a Saturday. Some of these times it's like World Cake Happiness Day and it's on a Tuesday and you're like, I
can't even enjoy that.
I can enjoy it, but now I'm gonna smile my ass off on Saturday. I'm gonna raise a beer or whatever I'm doing. I'll be on the lake probably again by Saturday. Back from this Miami trip.
Post a pic. # National Smile Day. Just you grinning ear to ear with a nice.
That's what we're gonna do. But there you have it, my friends. Here in the Vaycay Lounge in Miami.
Coming at you live.
Just the news you need. We only bring the news that you need here, folks. Travis Kelce, Swifty, and MrBeast.
It's just the big boys.
But we are bringing you marketing lessons because a lot of these people are doing these gimmicks and things, and we pan it a lot. But they're brilliant marketers at the end of the day because they're moving the needle using media, using social media, the combination of the two. Because let's be honest, Taylor Swift running a commercial doesn't get the move that it used to, just like on normal TV, because people's attention is so spread out.
Yeah.
But you know where attention is on TV? Football.
Yeah.
That's like the last remaining, like, big time ratings all the time. And you know what? She's there.
You got that captive audience.
Exactly.
Ready to eat up whatever you're pushing out.
And so it's smart. And so whether you love, whatever her music. I mean, she's super talented, obviously.
Yeah.
And I don't believe in all the political side of bullshit, but I believe she's a fucking smart as hell business person and marketer. I'll tell you that right now.
She's a great entertainer.
Yeah. So anyway, wherever, whenever, however you're listening, we appreciate you. Any final words, my friend?
No. Watch out for those deep fakes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't let
Deep
grandma
fakes
get
are
scammed.
real. That's the irony. Deep fakes are real.
Yeah.
There you go. You know where to find us, theradcast.com. Search for the news episodes. You can find old episodes. Go back and see if some of my prognostications came true or not. I get that thrown in my face in my DM sometimes, so I know who you are. And most of them are true, though. That's the thing. Most of them have come true. So we appreciate you, though, for making us the #1 marketing and business show on Apple Podcasts. Keep downloading, listening, and give us some feedback wherever you are. And also, don't forget to give us a review. We appreciate everyone. For Chris Hansen, I'm Ryan Alford, coming from the Vaycay Lounge in hot Miami. We'll see you next time on the Radcast.
To listen or watch full episodes, visit us on the web at theradcast.com or follow us on social media at our Instagram account, the.rad.cast, or at Ryan Alford. Stay radical.